Shalom, Israel. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH BAHASHM YAHAWAHSHI BAHASHM Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one, Ye Despise the Words of YAHAWAH BAHASHM YAHAWAHSHI. You see, the starting with the apostles and elders at Great Millstone and the prophets on down, been prophesying and telling you about this word of YAHAWAH BAHASHM YAHAWAHSHI. And even all the way back to Noah, he was prophesying, to Israel and letting them know. And they despised the word. You have Jakes that they totally despise this word. They believe in some of it, but then they don't believe in the other half of it. They believe in the Old Testament. They don't believe in the New Testament. They believe in the New Testament. They don't believe in the Old Testament. They despise this word. You tell them, about not to eat, pork and shrimp and crab and lobster and all these abominable foods. They despise it. They don't want to hear it. They despise hearing the words of YAHAWAH BAHASHM YAHAWAHSHI. So I'm going to dive right into the scripture, and we're going to go to Proverbs 1:1. And this is Solomon. This is Solomon, the wisest king ever. So we'll go to Proverbs. Solomon is the richest and wisest king ever to ever live. Nobody ever lived at the status of Solomon, on what he had, the possessions and his rulership. And Solomon is he's from the tribe of Judah. He's the son of King David. So we're going to go into Proverbs 1:1, and it reads, the Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel. 2, to know wisdom and instruction. You see? To know wisdom and instruction. To perceive the words of understanding. And see, and that's in reading YAHAWAH BAHASHM YAHAWAHSHI's word and seeking after him, and doing thus said the Lord. That's what this is. The wisdom, the instruction, the understanding, the seeking YAHAWAH BAHASHM YAHAWAHSHI. 3, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment, and equity. You see? That's proverb. That's the Proverbs. You see? To receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment, and equity. That's the proverb. Now, do you Jakes, Jake's not interested in this. Jake's interested into becoming rich, chasing that bag, trying to be famous, to live it up, pretty much to be slaves of their flesh, to live in pleasure. They're not going off to receive instructions and wisdom and justice and judgment. And this is of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi. All of that justice, judgment, and equity. That's of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi. You know, like I said, Jake don't want to hear that. They despise the word of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi. They despise to receive instruction. They despise to hear wisdom and justice and judgment and equity. Jake don't want to hear that. They go off their own vain opinion, their own vain thought. And that's what separates them from Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, is going off your own evil, vain opinion, your own thought. Okay, so we're gonna go to 2 Timothy. I'm not gonna make this too long. You know, Jake despises this word, man, and then on top of that, they mock the men of the Lord. So let's go to, you know, and Jake ain't teaching. They're not teaching their kids about this, man. You know, Jake teaching his kids to sag his pants and, you know, to go get you 2 or 3 different girls. They pay for you. Let them pay for you. You know, they're not coming up and raising their kids on this wisdom, knowledge, instruction, and equity and judgment on the words of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi. They're not raising their kids on that, and they're not telling their kids that they're Hebrew Israelites. Okay, so let's go to 2 Timothy 3 and 2. 2 Timothy 3 and 2. For men shall be lovers of their own selves. You see that? Men shall be lovers of their own selves. And Jake, you know, Jake is so proud. Jake takes on that same mentality as Esau. You know, for men shall be lovers of their own selves. You know, and that's how Jake do it. Jake will put himself on the pedestal, you know, do anything to make it, to get that fame, that glory, and get that all that respect. You know, Jake will do that, man. Jake will beat you up to get respect, or gun you down, you know, to get that respect. You know, that's the mentality right now in this time that we're in. Covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. And that's what's going on right now. That's what's going on. From the kids to the parents to the sisters, the brothers, the uncles, the people are proud. They're completely proud. You can't tell them nothing. You know, they got a good job. You know, they done made it, and, you know, got a new 3-4 bedroom home, you know, and got 2 or 3 different cars, luxury. They're living great, and they're boasting about it. You know, I got a family member, you know, who was celebrating at the time. You know, they were celebrating New Year's, and, you know, I happened to, you know, be over there, and, you know, I didn't have nothing to do with it, you know, and I was over there. I was staying over there at a family member's house, and, you know, they cooked all the gumbo and shrimp and crab, and, you know, and you know, they was boasting and bragging about, I got money in my bank, you know, I got my car, I got home, you know, I got a great job, you know, I'm living good. Those are the words that came out of their mouth, you know. But, you know, it is what it is on them. That's them on their behalf. But that is just, You know, that's the past, but that just lets you know on what's going on at this point. I just shook my head. You know, I don't deal with too many people. I don't deal with nobody. It's just this word and my family. That's all I deal with. You know, I'm doing thus said the Lord. There's nothing more important than my salvation. Nothing. Call Halal YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. But and then you got the kids that are unthankful. You got women that are unthankful, unholy. You know, I try to tell my kids all the time, you being thankful of having a home, to having a glass of water. If somebody offer you a glass of water, a water bottle, be thankful. You know, these little things and stuff that you're able to get, to be able to go have access to food 24/7, to be able to go through a drive-through and get some food, even though it's defiled. You know, to be thankful to have a pillow and a bed. You know, then you go all day, you watch all this crazy stuff, and you know you give all the props and glory to all these people that are wicked on TV, and you know, but you don't want to say your prayers. You don't want to do thus said the Lord. You know, unholy, dress all provocative, you know, unholy. So I'm gonna hop down. I'm gonna go to we're gonna go to Mark. I mean Salakia. We're gonna go to Luke and close out. You know, it's some stuff coming, man. That the Lord is He's going to destroy you wicked. He's going to destroy the wicked. The Lord said He will not know a wicked person. So let's go to 17. We'll go to Luke 26. Luke 17 and 26. And I'm going to read down and then I'll close out with that. Luke 17:26. And it reads, and as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of Son of Man. 27. They did eat. They drank. They married wives. And you hear that all the time. You know, even my father at this point, you know, some of the family, my own dad at this, you know, at this point, you know, going to, you know, putting reservations for a restaurant, you know, celebrating his upcoming birthday, you know, having food and drinks and just getting married. This is what's going on right now. I hear at the job, you know, my brother-in-law is getting married and such, you know, in August. You know, we've already made our reservations for our hotel and at the resort. You know, this is what's going on. We're going to have bottle service. Yeah, this is what's going on right now. They did eat, they drank, they married wives. They were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. And that's what's coming. The flood. What flood? Of these missiles. That's what's coming. These missiles, these ICBM missiles. That's going to be the ultimate nail in the coffin. See, the Lord flooded the earth last time with water. This time, He's going to use fire to flood it. It's just going to be fire, just heat, fire everywhere. 28. Likewise also it was in the days of Lot. They did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded. 29. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. You see? And that's what's going. That's what's gonna happen. This ultimate the ultimate factor is coming. Is those missiles? We're in a time of war. You know, this is the time to be spiritually getting prepared. There's nothing that can save you. There's no money. All the money in the world can't save you. That CHIP ain't gonna save you. No man can save you. No bunkers can save you. No clothes, no car, no weapon. Nothing can save you. The only thing that can save you is YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI, the God of Israel, the Holy Mashiach. And you have to have this word in you. And you have to be doing thus saith the Lord, and trying to keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. This is to Israel, to you 12 lost tribes of Israel. 2/3 of you are going to be cut off and you're going to perish. You're not going to make it. There's a small remnant. Like the Lord say, many are called, but few are chosen. You know, there are all these people that go to church on Saturday, on Sunday, and they claim that they, you know, all these people that claim that they are, all these people claim that they serve the Lord, they believe in the Lord, and doing thus said the Lord. There's so many people. You think about all these different religions. You got the Catholics, you got the Christians, you got the Islam, Muslims, what is that? The Buddhism. You got all these different religions. All these people say that they believe in the Lord and they serve the Lord. The Lord said, many are called. Many are called, but few are chosen. And the Lord tells you in Revelation, there's only, out of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, there's only going to be 144,000 that make it out of this. There's 10 billion people on this planet Earth. Quote me if I'm wrong. And only 144,000 are going to be saved up out of this. Huh? So that means all those people that claim that they believe in the Lord and serve the Lord, they ain't gonna make it. And the Lord said the righteous, the elect, is scarcely gonna make it. Scarcely. So that means when these missiles and these bombs and stuff are going off, the day of the Lord, they're going to be beamed up. And can you imagine that in the midst of, darkness and just, you can't see nothing? You know, the scarce, man. Scarcely. The Lord, his words scarcely is different from ours. The righteous shall scarcely make it. This is why you have to constantly examine yourself, man. Constantly. Every single second, every thought that you do, is you have to examine yourself. And I'm gonna close out with this. We'll hop down to 32. Luke 17 and 32, and I'm gonna close out with this. Remember Lot's wife. Remember Lot's wife. That's what the Lord is saying. Remember Lot's wife. Lot came and tried to bring his family out, and that Sodom and Gomorrah, the angel told him and said, "Don't look back. Don't look back." Made that completely clear. Do not look back. And what did Lot's wife do? She looked back and got turned into a pillar of salt. And quote me if I'm wrong, I think a little evidence is still there in Sodom and Gomorrah, and that pillar she's still there. Remember Lot's wife. To you Israelite men, you gotta serve the Lord in truth and sincerity. The Lord said, whoever love their mother or father, wife, kids, daughter more than me, you're not worthy of me. Remember Lot's wife. But we try to tell the women thus said the Lord, to remain in silence, to be teachers at home of good things to your kids and children. We try to tell Jake men, the dietary law, the pride, the wickedness that you do, but to stop it. We try to warn Israel on what the Lord is saying, that you're Hebrew Israelites, but they despise it. They despise the word of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. They despise it. The instruction, the wisdom, the judgment, the equity, they despise that of the Proverbs. They don't want to hear it. So is judgment coming. It's judgment coming. You got Jacob's trouble coming. You got Jacob's trouble coming. You got the CHIP coming. And then you got the World War III that's coming. Those missiles are coming. But what's on the way right now is Jacob's trouble, the tribulation. That's what's coming. You already see the lack of food. You already see the lack of water. The violence is gonna ramp up when this food gets cut short, and you don't have too much to drink. This is going to bring chaos. So this is the phase that we're entering, Jacob's trouble. And then right along in that Jacob's trouble is that CHIP is coming, that chip, that charagma. And if you want to make it in Esau, the devil's Satan society, if you want to make it on from here on out, you will have to bow down to him. If not, you're gonna be finished. You're gonna have to suffer. So call Allah YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI to those that are serving in truth and sincerity to the Lord, to the elect, the hopeful elect. Lord willing, I'm part of the hopeful elect. But this is what's coming. They despise the word of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. They despise his word. They don't want to hear it. They gonna pay for that though. So, Spirit hopped on me. Just seen something earlier, but hopefully I'll come back with another lesson. Adaran Ratazah, you were edified, but I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWAHSHI BAHASHAM RAKAH Kwadash. Shalom, Israel.